I've been using Twitter for a while now to generate traffic to my various affiliate product websites and have been looking for different software tools to help automate the process of creating followers so that I can work less hard and play more golf. And so, having looked at a variety of different solutions, I recently ran into a program called Hummingbird and it really meets the requirements. So we're going to do a real quick overview of the Hummingbird product here so people can see what it can do. And then you can decide for yourself whether it makes sense to add it to your marketing arsenal for your building your Twitter marketing empire. The concept is real simple with Twitter. Twitter obviously is a permission-based environment, so I right now am following about 1,650 people, and I've got about 1,580 people following me. And that's all been within the course of the last couple days. And so really allows you to build a strong following very quickly in the Twitter environment. We're going to kind of go through some of the functionality of the software so you can see it, but conceptually the two main things that it does is it allows you to automatically create people to add to your list that you're following based on either a username or some sort of keyword search, so you can use your niche for, like me in my case, this case would be golfing. And then a percentage of the people that are going to be following, that I'm going to be following, will eventually follow me. So the software really performs the function of automating the following function, and then in order to allow me to grow past certain points within the Twitter aggregation of followers, I'm going to have to unfollow people that are not following me back in order to get more followers so that I can then, or more people that I'm following so that I can get more followers. So that's the second major thing that it does, is it's going to automate the unfollow process for any of the people that are in your list that you're following that are not in fact following you back. That's really the gist of what the Hummingbird product does. It is not a spam tool. It's going to allow you to build your followings more quickly than you could ever do it manually, but it's going to do it within the confines of how Twitter is really designed to be used. So if we look at basically what the options are across the top, we're going to kind of go through the menu items, we'll talk about the functionality, and then we'll actually go in and do it. So, these menu items are pretty straightforward. Sign into Twitter and exit. That doesn't need a whole lot of explanation. The tools menu is where we're going to set certain parameters for how the software is going to work. So in Hummingbird's terminology, the Hummingbird VIP list is a list of Twitter users that you never want to unfollow. This is a list of people that you always want to have in your following list. So these are people that you're going to continue to follow even when you run an unfollow process. Find targeted followers, we're actually going to do this. This is where we're going to use the Twitter tools to help us find people that we're going to follow. Protecting mutual followers, with this checkbox on, what that means is anybody that we've been following that then follows us, they become our followers, if you will. When we run the process to remove followers that aren't following us, they in fact will only remove the ones that aren't following us instead of all of them. There could be a time when you would want to remove more than that, so that's why it's set up that way. Protect previously unfollowed, all that's going to do basically is, because we're in a process where we're going to be following people and then a group of those people are eventually going to follow us, what we want to be able to do is then, of course, again, get rid of anybody that we're following that's not following us, and then try to get more followers by doing another list of followings. Okay? Well, we don't want to keep hitting the same people over and over again, so it keeps a list of everybody you've ever unfollowed so that it doesn't ever follow them again. It just also, again, meets better with so you're not spamming things. And this just allows us to, the private updates just allows, if they've got private updates, that typically means they're trying to protect themselves. It just makes sure that we don't have any problems with unfollowings there. And that really is, from a menu item, all that's there. The help menu item doesn't do a whole lot more. It's got the online forum and all that kind of stuff. So, nothing serious there. And then, of course, the rest of this toolbar is really much like a browser, if you will, at this point. So back, forward, we can put in a specific URL, which becomes very useful when we're trying to determine who we're going to follow or unfollow. Refresh performs the same function as a browser refresh. Home takes you to your home of your whatever Twitter account that you're logged into at the time. And Add a friend actually just puts people into the VIP from here, so you don't have to go into the menu item. And the little gearbox over here is really the heart of the system. When you're on a page that has people to follow, or a page that you want to unfollow people, it will have one or the other of these two menu items active. The rescan will actually reprocess the page, and when we do a follow, you'll see what that looks like. So that kind of gives us a quick overview of the software Hummingbird, and I'm assuming you know Twitter. So what we're going to do is, and I've got Golfing Nut up here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here and I'm going to do Tools and find targeted followers. It's merely going to take me to this page. I can then, based on either username or first or last name, I can put a keyword in there like golf, or I can come down here and I can actually use the search function that's in Twitter to get a little bit more advanced search. Now it's going to search for any updates, tweets that have been done that have it. So I'm going to put golfing in here as my search item. And now it brings up a list of people that are actually had golfing in their last tweet. And if I come up here now to the gearbox, you can see that now I can actually follow all. And when I click on follow all, what it's going to do is it's going to go through here and grab each one of these individual tweeters and pick them up for me and add them to my following list, and then a percentage of those are going to go ahead and follow me back, is what normally happens. And that's going to be a function of how good my profile is set up and the web page that my profile sends people to, etc. But the software gets the people there. Then it's up to you to make sure that your content makes sense to them and that your tweets are doing what they need to do. So I'm going to go ahead and click on follow all, and it's telling me it's followed everyone on this list. So I don't need these, and you can see that's because it's a golf list. I'm also going to show you another way you can do that, where I can actually pull up a list of usernames that I've found through other search capabilities you can do outside of that, and I can pick up one that's a golfer, and then I can actually put a specific URL in and put that username in the appropriate spot. And then because I've been following this particular person before, I'm going to go out and to a page that I haven't followed yet, and then it's going to bring up a page, and you can see now I've got again a list of people. And Nikki, for example, I can follow, and you can do this within a browser, obviously, and do it. This is somebody that I followed before, I then unfollowed them, so it doesn't want to be, I don't want to use them again, so it's come up red, and that's what the scan rescan does. So let's go ahead and come in here and we'll do follow all again. And now it's going to just go through and start following all the people that are available for me to follow that I haven't previously followed. And it'll just keep processing that until it reaches the total number of people that you can actually add on any given day within Twitter, and Twitter kind of keeps track of that based on your ratio of following to followers. So that's all there is to how the Hummingbird program uses the following function. I'm going to go ahead and stop this right now. The other thing you can do is, again, you can do an unfollow. So if I go and look at my following, it'll bring up my list of following, okay, and then what I can do is now the unfollow is active, and I could click unfollow, and it would then process all of these and unfollow anybody that isn't also following me. So it automates the two major functions that you need to have done. It's all clean and simple. It's a great little program, and if you're looking to take advantage of how Twitter gets targeted traffic, because you're able to really tightly focus into the specific keywords of the lists of people that you're working with, then you can really leverage this as a way to generate targeted traffic to your websites, whether they be affiliate websites, your product websites, whatever. That's pretty much it. I hope you like what you saw. If you buy through the link that's on this page, then all of the training materials that I provide will be provided to you at no charge. It's free. All you need to do is, and it'll be on the website, but all you need to do is shoot me an email with the receipts showing me that you bought it through my affiliate link, and in fact I'll make all of the training aids available to you. I have a series of training aids on how to use the software, and more importantly I also provide training on strategy on how to optimize the use of the software to get the largest list on Twitter possible. Thank you for your time, and you have a great day.